from Global Kingston. This is Global News Morning.
Well, good Wednesday morning. It is January the 12th. Glad that you could be here with us this morning. And Bill, I always find this time of year, especially with COVID, it's hard to think of things to do. I mean, obviously being outside and going ice skating, going for walks at Le Moyne Point, all those kinds of things. I mean, yesterday was quite cold to be outside too. But there is a new, the fifth installment of a YouTube series that connects with the Kingston Yacht Club. They've got experts that'll talk through marine history and local history here.
Nice.
So you can check that out. That's all kinds of fun virtual, engagement. So that starts tonight and it runs until around February, I believe.
Very cool. So it looks at the history of the marine world around Kingston throughout the years. I love that. Yeah, that's why our streaming services have really gone through the roof the past 2 years because people nothing to do but stay inside and watch television. Yesterday you might have wanted to do that. It was just too cold, downright cold. Of course, Environment Canada issuing those cold temperature warnings. No warnings or statements issued today. In fact, we'll rise to above zero. That extreme cold day was short-lived. We'll climb to 1 degree. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Might even get to 2 degrees today. We are dealing with some light flurry activity and some wind as well. Gusts close to 60 kilometers per hour. Tomorrow we're still above average, but we'll only get to -1. A wind chill but feeling like -8 in the morning, certainly better than it was yesterday. And more flurries on the way, more likely in the afternoon for tomorrow. And some sustained periods of sunshine for Friday. Doesn't necessarily mean warm temperatures. Will only get to -11 to end the week. I'll talk you through the next 5 days in a moment. Looks like it's going to be a sunny weekend. First, here is Aaron Strickland.
Thanks, Bill. A COVID-19 outbreak has been declared in a third unit at Kingston General Hospital. According to Kingston Health Sciences Centre, an outbreak on the Connell 3 unit was declared after 2 patients and 2 staff members tested positive for COVID-19. KHSC is in the process of notifying patients, visitors, and staff affected by the outbreak. The Kids 6 and the Davies 5 units remain in outbreak status with no admissions or visitors at this time. Ontario will be deploying internationally educated nurses to hospitals and long-term care homes in need of staffing support.
More than 1,200 applicants have already expressed interest in participating, and the matching process with hospitals is expected to begin later this week.
Ontario hospitals have been facing growing pressure as the Omicron COVID-19 variant spreads. The situation is compounded by the rising number of medical staff who have isolated due to the virus. The province will be collaborating with Ontario Health and the College of Nurses of Ontario on the initiative. A Belleville advocacy group is calling on the city to do more to help the homeless. Members of Not Alone Team Quinte organized a rally Monday afternoon. Mike Postovit was there and has more.
It's a long fight to get to housing for all, but it needs to be done.
A cold yet receptive crowd listened to organizers as well as those who are currently experiencing homelessness.
We have like a blanket on the floor. Yeah. No pillows, no blankets, unless you bring your own blanket. You gotta bring your own stuff.
It's here, it's real, and unless we do something, it's gonna remain here, and it's gonna remain a crisis.
Debbie Lee Pike is the founder of Not Alone Team Quinte, a nonprofit that fights for the unhoused.
Housing, the warming center, like if you don't have housing, you gotta have somewhere for them to go. 24 hours a day, we need something open. It's too cold to not have it. It's too hot in the summer not to have it. There's no reasons for us not to have something that's open.
The Bridge Street United Church Warming Center is only open if temperatures dip to -10 Celsius or below.
I stand at the church and people drive by in their cars and they look at us like we're garbage.
That's Mary. She's also unhoused.
The biggest problem, there is no affordable housing, and take the limitations off of the warming center. Have them open every day regardless, like at night, regardless of temperature.
The message from those at the rally, the municipality can and must do more.
This council has money and it has legal power to exercise to put people in warm places tonight. And that's what the demand is. And of course they will tell you that that is more complicated and there's all these hurdles, but when the city wants to accomplish something, it overcomes its hurdles, and that's what I'm asking.
Mayor Mitch Panchuk says council is doing everything it can with the resources available.
I think that anybody who suggests that we're not doing anything just doesn't remember. We're the first council in the history of Belleville to bring an emergency warming center. We are spending literally hundreds of thousands of dollars helping the vulnerable people in our community with our social infrastructure funding. And we will do more as we move along. The challenge is, we're always, there's always a lot more that we want to do than we have money.
Mike Postavit, Global News, Belleville.
Now to an update on Monday morning's murder case at Kingston's Integrated Care Hub. The 51-year-old victim has now been identified by police as David Yeager Hodgson. Hodgson was located with stab wounds shortly after 2 a.m. on Monday behind the ICH, quickly succumbing to his injuries. 48-year-old Roy Douglas Snyder was arrested on Monday for first-degree murder and possession of a weapon in committing an offense. Kingston police say Snyder attended a bail hearing on Tuesday and was remanded into custody. While the cause of a bonfire on Wolf Island remains under investigation, but because damage was so severe, it may never be determined. Firefighters were called to a farm at County Road 96 and 10th Line Road just before 2 p.m. Monday afternoon. The blaze was so intense the flames and smoke could be seen from Kingston. Wolf Island Fire Chief Tim Hawkins was unable to provide a damage estimate, but says the barn is a total loss. Hawkins says the fire marshal's office was called to investigate, but because the fire is deemed non-suspicious, it declined. A proposed redevelopment of the Brockville Shopping Center could cause some traffic problems for that city. City planner Andrew McGinnis says the Ministry of Transportation is looking at improvements to the 401, and changes to the mall's current footprint could require the removal of the Stewart Boulevard site entrance. Talks with the MTO and the city are ongoing.
The potential concern isn't that the on-ramp would be shut down, it's that the Stewart Boulevard entrance to the current shopping center might have to be shut down. And that's a might. They still have to have some discussions about the site, and they still have to make a determination as to whether that'll be necessary.
And now let's head over to Bill for a check on this morning's forecast. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Erin. We're sitting at 0 right now. It doesn't really feel like it because of the wind. Gusts anywhere between 40 to 60 kilometers per hour. Yeah, but 0 for Kingston and all the way down the 401 West, all the way to the GTA. And as far as what's happening in the east, Brockville still chilly this morning. -8, -7 for Smiths Falls, Ottawa, -15. We're looking at some flurry activity today. No more than a couple of centimeters depending on where you are. And even into tomorrow, later in the day, we're dealing with some flurry activity. And then if you're looking for some sunshine, how about a whole lot of it for Friday? But it's going to be turning cold again by the end of the week. Belleville, 2 degrees today, 0 for tomorrow, -11 on Friday. Enjoy a nice clear sunny sky by the end of the week. Brockville, 2 degrees today with a couple of centimeters of flurries, -1 tomorrow, and a wind chill feeling like -9 in the morning, and then -10 the high for Friday, a mix of sun and clouds. Smiths Falls, you'll climb above 0 today, barely. You'll hit 1 degree, and then -4 tomorrow, -13 on Friday. Enjoy your sunshine. For Kingston, +1 today, -1 tomorrow, -11 on Friday. And even the weekend, we're seeing some periods of sunshine, but a chilly high of just -16 for Saturday, and then -7 on Sunday. Even cows get affected by the winter weather, and in an attempt to make them think that they're in warmer temperatures, one farmer has fixed his cattle with virtual reality goggles.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, that's the sound of a happy cow there. Izzet Kokak, a farmer from Akasri, Turkey, has had to bring his cows inside for the winter, but still wants them to think they're outside enjoying sunny pastures and green grass. His solution, he fitted his cattle with virtual reality goggles to make them think that they are in fact enjoying some luscious green fields in the sunshine. He has tried out the headsets on 2 of his livestock after a study suggested the pleasant scenes make the cows happier, which in turn leads them to producing more milk. Apparently it's worked too, with output increasing from 22 liters to 27 liters a day. He says it gives them an emotional boost. They are less stressed. That's what we need, maybe.
Yes, what an interesting experiment. Stay with us. We're back after the break.